Alright, so give a quick update. Went in and pulled off the gas pedal. And here's the throttle switch that tells it whether to work or, run or not. Pretty sure melted and bare is not how these are supposed to be. So I think at that point in time, I am going to do a test. See if this switch is even good still, rebuildable. Maybe I can cut the ends off, solder new wires and ends on. We'll see. I'll give you an update when I figure that out. Well, I got lucky. I was able to peel it back a little bit, and if it will focus, well, you'll have to take my word for it. There it is. We actually got nice wiring still. So I'm going to do a quick test, see if this little guy still actually works. Considering it was fried, well, all the wiring going to it was fried. I really don't have to order more parts because I'm not real sure what I want to do with this. Alright, so ran in, I got a camera, a tripod. So what we're going to do, set the multimeter. I don't know if y'all can hear that. And so with the switch, it's always, when the gas pedal is not being used, it's closed. So check it. No sound. So when you hit the gas, it moves it away from the switch. Heck yeah, guys. I think we got a good switch. That just saved us a few bucks. This isn't one I wanted to go cheap on. This would be one I actually wanted to get the right, good switch for. But what that means is now I can actually run the wiring where it belongs and have gas pedals starting this thing. Pretty excited about that. And just so y'all know, I did download a whole wiring schematic here. This is how I chase down wires and using my big golf cart. It was pretty accurate. There was some things I had to go to the big one that this one didn't really have. I don't know why. I don't know really where I got this. It's just somewhere on the internet. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna get back to wiring and man, I'm getting excited. This is so close to running. All right, you know the magic words. What do we gotta say? We gotta say, how about now? It lives. All right, so we're out here in the shop today. I don't have much time. It's getting late and I need to go in. And I was just kind of doing some science here. Keep in mind I'm 220. I think length to weight. That front end's coming up. That front end will fly. Alright, so it's a new day. We're out here in the garage again. And went and got the springs for the big golf cart. That one right there. Got springs redone at the a local shop up in Fenton called Liberty Sandblasting. Honestly, couldn't be happier with the way they turned out. Look at these things, man. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, words can't even describe how happy I am with how good they look. So now, next step is I gotta clean these nasty shocks up, make them worthy of that. I'm just like this package right now. I'd be smiling. Between those, we got the throttle cable for this old girl here. So with any luck, I'll be able to maybe drive this one out on its own power today. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so I think what we got going on is this thing just latched. Alright. Got this end here. It is supposed to connect down here. That's the governor. And then it's going to go to that cable up to the carburetor. That down there is a governor. It slows you down. seen online, apparently I could just boop, connect that bad dog right there. I think might be what's happening. So you see I already got new cable fished in there. Here's a pain in the butt. I gotta crawl up under there. I don't know if you guys can still see this very well. I have to get in there. Ooh, focus. Get into that little area there to fish the cable in. Not very exciting, not very glamorous, but it's necessary to make this thing run. So I'll get back with you when it's together. Alright, so I just got done putting in this new throttle cable up here. All straightened out. I still got to hook it up on the other side, but everything seems to be functioning great. So here's something neat. This brake pedal didn't ever, till it would latch, then it would mess up. So I got to messing with it, and it's not the proper way, but you know, a piece is missing. So I take you around here. This little rod here had a hook on it on the end. Well, you'd push down. See how it clicks into place? Well, that rod would click under here. Couldn't undo the pedal. Now, without that little hook, I can do that, and everything works as it should. Comes up, does that, hit the throttle pedal, comes up. I am super happy about that. Now, here's the weird thing. We've owned the big one, this guy, for a couple years now. And, well, I decided to walk over and cleared off some stuff. In the couple years I've known it, this panel has never been loose, never popped loose, never shown any signs of being an access panel or anything. Which is great because ours does not work that way. Oops, that thing's still on. I have to use the throttle pedal. So that means, similarly, I'm going to have to go into here and figure out what's making this work. Why? Oh, actually I see it right now. Wow. That rod is very bent. And this little tab is actually supposed to be under there. Oh yeah, I think if I straighten this out, I think I might have brakes on this one. So I just added new project to the list, which I've been wanting to fix these brakes for a while. I really have. It's not really inconvenient that I have to tap the throttle to get the brake to come off. It just, I want it to work right, and now's my chance. So always be learning, man. It's, I know I could have watched videos, I could have done this, could have done that. There's other ways I could have done it, and it's just not really the way I do it. I do watch videos on occasion to get an idea, but just jumping in and doing it is the way I like to learn. And do I make a lot of mistakes? Definitely. Do I learn a lot from those mistakes? When I can remember them. But this time, the happy little accident of finding a trapdoor I didn't even know existed because, well, I didn't know the floorboard popped up on the old Yamaha golf carts. In case anyone's wondering, mine is a Yamaha G9. So if you were wondering, that panel will pop right out on a Yamaha G9. Hey guys, what's up? We're another day on the golf cart. So today I am swapping the carburetor out. Gonna do that. I'm gonna try and take off the gas tank, assess the damage on it. It does leak. I poured about a gallon in and it went everywhere. So there's holes in the bottom. I bought a new fuel filter for it. So we're gonna, like I said, just check it out, see what's going on there. I know there's holes. Are they repairable? That's all I want to see. And yeah, hope you enjoy. Alright guys, guess what? I think we've got something going on here. I'm going to attempt to put it in gear. Well, it's going to do something. Let's see if she starts. Oh boy. Ah, oh boy. Alright guys, as you just saw, it lives. I didn't record the whole trip around the yard. It does pop out of gear. I don't know if that's just because the cables aren't connected. I get super excited and I rush stuff, as you can probably tell. Here, let's take you a look. You know, spare gas tank, that's on there. It's a thing. I got it ran all the way down. It's going into the carburetor. New carburetor. It's just so easy to buy new instead of cleaning the old. I'm pretty sure this is the wrong belt. It works, but it don't work well. And I'm noticing oil there and around the plug there. So it kind of looks like we're getting it from the valve cover. But I do need to get down there, that little nub, and put on a forward and reverse switch, the cables. So, no air filter. It was just a test run. I wanted to see it. I was super excited. And man, when this thing pops off, it scoots. Like, it really does. It does good. This motor's got some life left in it. So yeah, thanks. I think that's where I'm going to cut it off for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you later.